everybody. Samuel Singer here, the founder and executive director of Wyoming Stargazing. Welcome to Mind Bending Astronomy. In every episode, we'll share with you, a mind-bending fact about astronomy. Last time, we talked about the double slit experiment and how it radically changed the way physicists think about reality. Even today, over 100 years after those initial insights, physicists still don't completely agree on what the results of the double slit experiment actually mean about reality. However, there are two possibilities that I want to talk to you about with you here. Both of the interpretations are incredibly strange and refer to the smallest scales of reality. That being the case, they don't actually describe the macroscopic reality that we experience moment to moment, but physicists are confident that at the smallest scales, this is actually what's happening. The first explanation is the result of the Copenhagen interpretation. In a nutshell, this interpretation says that each photon of light, electron, or other small particle actually goes through both slits in a state of probability, which means that it really can't be said to exist in any defined point in space or time. Then it interferes with itself on the other side of the two slits, and then, and only then, it takes a stand in a particular localized spot on the screen in the experiment. Before that, every possible outcome of the location of the particle on the screen exists, but only as a probability. It's like saying before we look to see how the particle interacted with itself, every possible outcome of the interaction is possible. That's crazy enough, but wait until you hear what the many worlds interpretation actually says. The many worlds interpretation suggests that every time one of these particles interferes with itself and then takes a stand at some location, the almost infinite other possibilities of locations also exist simultaneously. We just happen to be observers in one of the realities where the specific outcome occurred. Every other possible outcome exists in a parallel universe, as does other versions of yourself. In fact, this interpretation suggests that every time a quantum particle has interfered with itself throughout the entire history of the universe, it created an almost infinite number of alternative realities. If you want more details about this interpretation, check out the link that I've posted, and it's pretty wild stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to continue down the rabbit hole of quantum mechanics so you can learn about the predictions that it makes of what we actually see in reality. Until then, be well, and don't forget to look up.